Need high-quality video to promote your event, business, or band? We can help.
We're Pixel Pond, a video production team based in the Pacific Northwest, providing high-quality content to clients across the U.S. and Canada.
Whether you want coverage of your live event to promote for next year, or need a camera and a camera operator for your next big project, we can accommodate projects of all sizes.
Your story is important. Visit pixelpondllc.com or send an email to info@pixelpondllc.com to get started today. We can't wait to work with you.
Parental warning. The following podcast is rated T for teen. Please podcast responsibly.
Coming up on Gamers Week podcast. Online marketplace eBay has rejected an offer from GameStop to buy the company for $55.5 billion, dealing a blow to the video game retailer's ambitions to create a rival to Amazon. GameStop's proposal was, quote, neither credible nor attractive, wrote eBay board chairman Paul Pressler in a letter to GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen Tuesday. Doesn't this all feel like it's an Onion article?
It does.
It does kind of, yeah.
Right?
But, I gotta say, neither credible nor attractive is just chef's kiss. Like,
oh my God.
This is now how I will be replying to everything from now on. Like, for example, guy slides into your DMs, unsolicited dick pic. What your offer is neither credible nor attractive.
We are ready to go, and here we go. It's live. We're live. The three of us right here.
Oh my God, we're live. Oh, look at
my
us.
God. Oh my God.
It's Wednesday, folks, and I get to hang out with two people I don't even like. It's great.
This is how we're going to start, huh? This is how we're going to set the tone for the entire episode.
Oh, there's so much in this episode anyway, so.
You already did that at work today. You hung out with people you didn't like.
That's very true.
So I think the common denominator is Ryan. It's not all of us. Just doing the math
true.
Here. Just doing the math here.
That is also true.
Dinky says, happy hump day.
Hump day. Remember when that commercial had a stranglehold on everybody?
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, guess what day it is?
Mike.
I mean, they're selling the whole sex angle to it, right? I mean, that was the point.
I thought they were selling camels. What are you talking about?
Nothing, apparently.
I think she's being sarcastic.
I know, and I'm playing into it. I'm deadpanning. On that note, let's go ahead and kick things off. All right, welcome to Gamers Week podcast. Like the name says, we analyze the best, the worst, and the weirdest headlines of the past week in the video game industry. Today is episode 212, and today is Wednesday, May 13th, 2026. My name is Ryan, aka Retro Game Brews, and I will be your host for this evening, but I'm not alone. I've got two people I hate so much, and I'm going to introduce to you them right now. The first one is a man who is currently in talks with Sega, Atari, NEC, and several other dead gaming companies to produce a line of fuzzy toilet seat covers featuring characters like Sonic, Bonk, and Q*bert. Donnie, how you doing today?
I don't hate that idea. And to go on what we were just talking about before the start of the podcast with creating some sort of item like that, like a T-shirt, toothbrush, a fuzzy toilet seat cover with Sonic's face right there. He's with me right when my stomach's spinning like he does. Yeah, I'd want Sonic there with me.
Perfect for those chili dogs.
Yeah.
Better make it washable. Just pull it off and you can put it in the washing machine too.
Got no toilet paper. What am I supposed to do?
And next up, I have a woman who is currently suing, or who I'm currently suing, for a matter of $20, which she owes and refuses to pay. And she will be getting served a summons from the People's Court any moment now. 3, 2, 1. I said 1. Guys. Well, anyways, Blue, how you doing?
So the agreement was you were going to pay me $20 to not say on the podcast what we were discussing in the host chat.
No, I don't
have my $20.
I don't remember that at all.
So ergo, I should be revealing this embarrassing thing that you admitted to in the group chat.
And if you do that, then you owe me $20. It's cool.
Oh, this might be worth $20. I'll think about it. We got a long show ahead of us.
I'm going to go on, jump ahead of it. All I got to say is Cleveland Steamer.
Hey, y'all.
All right. Want to start your own podcast? Maybe about ranking the top 100 cocktails with suggestive names? Stay tuned for episode 30 through 40, which includes classics like Muff Diver, The Leg Spreader, and Sex with an Alligator.
Bumpy.
And where Sex with a Crocodile was right there, and we didn't go with it.
Oh, crocodiles. Love crocodiles.
What are we even doing? Had too many of these drinks, obviously.
Well, you'll need a place to host your show. Buzzsprout has a user-friendly interface, great analytics, and resources to help you grow your audience. Just use the link in the description and get a $20 credit when you sign up for a paid plan.
See, Zach in the chat says, Blue, I'll give you $40. So now we're starting a bidding war.
You're making money.
I mean, you're welcome to pay Blue anything. I mean, go for it. I mean, I ain't giving her shit.
Cyram, hold on a second. Cyram just gifted 5 subs to everybody in the chat. Thank you very much, Cyram. Look at you, buddy.
Thank you, Cyram.
5 subs.
Thank you.
That was unexpected.
Yeah, much appreciated. Oh, I'm getting a call. Thank you.
Flint, you have a call. Flint, you have a call.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and jump into our reviews, reactions, and requests. First up from Retro Gaming Dev, both GameStop and eBay kind of suck, so they could combine powers to super suck. And by the way, he used the GIF for Captive Planet, which
super suck.
Yeah, with your powers combined, I am super suck. And then I included Mega Maid. Suck, suck.
She's gone from suck to blow.
I agree. Both of them suck, but we'll cover this here in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is from Tesseract Unfold. Maybe GameStop's eBay could include a new option where you could sell your game to eBay directly if you don't care to auction or sell it yourself, sort of a sell it now option. I'm not terribly opposed to this, but I would imagine you're probably going to get $8 for your copy of Chrono Trigger. So
yeah, it's going to be GameStop prices. I don't hate it in concept, but I hate it if GameStop is doing it.
Right. And if you get the Power eBay Plus, they'll give you $9.
Oh, I grabbed Thor's hammer.
Next up is JB Pro. Would you buy a new console if it was a payment plan like buying an iPhone? Every month you pay Sony $30 until it's paid off. With the cost of consoles going up, it made me think of how we pay for so many subscription plans these days. So doing that for a console might be the next big thing. I hate this idea, but I get it. My biggest thing is if I don't own that console, that means they can do whatever they want with that console until I own it. So removing games, if I say something that they don't like on a group chat, shut down my console. And then they're going to say, well, you still owe us $400. Pay me.
They can do that anyway.
Yeah,
in theory.
But I bought the thing.
See, I remember back when cell phones were new and like my dad would say, I'm never getting in a payment plan for this. That's, they're overcharging you and blah, blah, blah. And now it's just common. And that's how pretty much everybody buys a cell phone. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that's why they charge so much for cell phones up front is because they don't want you to buy them outright. They want you to do the payment plan because they'll get more out of you in the long run. And I could totally see a future where we do this with consoles.
They already do that with Rent-A-Center. You go down to Rent-A-Center and you get a TV or a PlayStation 5 and it's like, oh, well, you have to pay us $40 a month for 3 years. And you're like, do the math. Wait a second. That's
they do that if you order burgers on DoorDash. Do you want to split it into 4 equal payments?
No, because I don't use DoorDash. I am such a miser when it comes to food and delivery. Like, I don't really like ordering pizza. I'll go up and pick it up myself.
Okay, boomer.
Right. Okay, boomer. All right. And last up, congratulations to Puzzle Butter, winner of last week's Twitch giveaway. Woo-woo!
Yes, after the stream ended, we were able to finally figure out who the winner was.
Maybe set it up for an hour next time. Just throwing it out there.
Next time. Now we know.
Knowing is half the battle.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So why don't we go ahead and shout out our patrons?
We couldn't do what we do without the help of our gorgeous patrons. Here are the generous folks supporting Gamers Week on Patreon. Ducks with Thick Thighs, absolutely the best podcast, a work in progress. Funyuns, the Spotify Comment Daddy, Bobson Dugnut, Blues Little Sis, Perler Daddy, Retro Gaming Dev, Retro Blast Pat, B&T Zilla Guy, if he was Fat Cavill and is now Sexy Cavill, was there a time when he was known as Slightly Pudgy Cavill? Seven Castle Forest, Crunchy Kong, Artie the Strongest Man, Frank Grande, Love Retro BTW, Steven Sand, Ramboski, Terry Kinnair, don't make me pull this car over. The best part of waking up is games with coffee. I have permission to not say it.
From who?
Hybrid Divide. From coffee. He put in the Discord. Bring it up with coffee.
I will.
You fall before me, the Let's Play Princess LaShorty, the Pixel Pond family, including Shannon and Luke, and the Skinny Ball Daddy, Zach, aka Old Cluster Nuts, Puzzle Butter, number one, Blue Sick Voice Chan, John Barron, Sassy Sony, Evo Lust Syrum. Need a little more boing in your doing? I sure do. Then head to your nearest gas station for some Angry Sasquatch brand mail enhancement bills. Mega Retro Man, Gamatroid, Moradid, Michael. Man, that honky must be missing my old lady. Got to be running cold upside down his head, you know? And I'm not even going to try to make that better. Lakite, Emos, Bill Tucker, you know, the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps, and fruitcakes. I hate it when my Schwartz gets twisted, pickled pepper. If you like what you hear today, and we really hope you do, please consider joining us on Patreon. Your support helps cover the cost of producing the show, as well as other cool stuff we'll be doing, like prizes and giveaways. You'll also gain access to our bi-weekly patron-only bonus cast called Gamers Week Uncut, Patrons with Benefits. Visit patreon.com/gamersweek or follow the link in the show notes to learn more. And as a reminder, we're including a link to the GoFundMe for our patron, Sheriff Snacks, aka Brandon, who is currently undergoing a battle with cancer. We love him, so please consider helping and sharing.
Absolutely.
Yep. And pass the milestone of $10,000 towards his goal of 15. So yeah.
Very nice.
Let's keep that gravy train going. All right, next up, headlines. Let's go ahead and jump into our headlines for the week.
This headline segment is proudly sponsored by absolutely the best podcast, A Work in Progress. Each episode, George and Zach discuss and rank all the best things, and right now they're ranking every movie in the Alien vs. Predator connected universe. This week they've got a trivia question for us. 2 truths and a lie. Which of the following is the lie about information found in the first Mega Man game manual? Number 1, pressing up on the D-pad leaps up. Pressing down crouches down. Number 2, energy tanks. Handy tanks of liquid energy that replenish Mega Man's supply. And number 3, Mega Man must use newly acquired armaments wisely, for he can use them just once while engaged in a battle with Dr. Wily. Visit them at absolutelythebest.net or follow the link in the show notes. I applaud his manual questions that he's done with us in the past, but I'm not a manual guy, but I do know the answer to this one.
He's automatic.
Ryan, what do you think then?
So pressing up on the D-pad does leap up. I don't think crouching is. Mega Man 2 was the one where you press down and then forward to slide. So I don't think Mega Man 1 had a crouch feature.
Slide.
You are correct.
Yeah.
It did not. So that is
I think that's the answer.
That's the lie.
The answer is there are no energy tanks in Mega Man 1.
Oh, okay. Yep. 2 and forward. Okay.
What?
Yeah. Energy tanks weren't a thing. Like Mega Man 1 is actually really weird. Like it's got all the points stuff. If you beat a robot boss, like, ooh, okay, I get 60,000 points. Who fucking cares? Right. So it's not the game I think that we all love and remember. Mega Man 1 is super hard. It's a nice entry into the franchise. So much glad that they fixed everything in like 2 and 3 because those are masterpieces. but one is jank. There's a lot of jank in one.
So it specifically says in there that you crouch down in the manual?
Crouching. Yeah.
You can't crouch, so I don't think that would be in the manual.
Maybe it's crotch down, and you just spelled it wrong.
Crotch. What? Okay. Why am I a Theodore? What's a Theodore? What does this mean?
It's Alvin and the Chipmunks. Stop being such a Theodore.
Which is actually a Lonely Island thing, apparently. That's what Snack said in the Discord today. So if you're being like a whiny little...
See, Zach says the manual is incorrect.
So we were right. It just says that in the main. Okay. So, okay, let me go to
it's a trap.
Following is a lie about information. The information is the lie. Meta.
There is no spoon, man.
Exactly, man. This is so deep.
How deep? I'm talking
deep,
about balls deep.
All right, so this week's headlines. First up is online marketplace eBay has rejected an offer from GameStop to buy the company for $55.5 billion, dealing a blow to the video game retailer's ambitions to create a rival to Amazon. GameStop's proposal was, quote, neither credible nor attractive, wrote eBay board chairman Paul Pressler in a letter to GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen Tuesday. In the letter, Pressler said that the board had taken the decision after considering eBay's standalone prospects, the uncertainty regarding how the deal would be funded, and GameStop's governance and executive incentives, among other factors. GameStop's ambitious bid for a company nearly 4 times its size had already raised eyebrows, particularly as details on how Cohen planned to pay for the offer remained vague, and he seemed to skirt the issue in a now viral interview on CNBC. In a bizarre twist, it then emerged that Cohen was selling goods on eBay to fund purchases of eBay. Among the merchandise, an offer, a GameStop cap for $4,950 and a similarly branded mug going for $3,151. Cohen said in an interview with Business Insider that he would prefer to be the CEO of eBay than the CEO of GameStop. I know, right? I'm passionate about eBay. I believe in eBay's business, he said. I wasn't passionate about GameStop. That's the difference. Cohen later posted on X that his personal eBay account had hit its $50,000 monthly listing limit and has been permanently suspended, at which point he announced that he was on the phone with customer support. The fucking jokes write themselves. Oh my God.
How are you still a CEO of a company when you come out and openly say,
I know.
I'm not into being the CEO of GameStop?
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Board of directors, do your thing.
Right?
It's like you're saying that in front of the person that you're dating who's just kind of who you're holding on to until you find somebody better, but they're like right next to you when you say it.
Listen, I would rather be sleeping with you. I don't want to be sleeping with this thing over here. Oh, you're not into it? Honey, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I think my old girlfriend, we might get back together, What? Okay.
So, by the way, $4,000 or $5,000 for a hat and $3,000 for a mug, not going to make up the difference for billions of dollars.
That seems like fraud.
That felt like a mob thing, right?
That's the great thing about eBay is you can post shit for whatever price you want. Doesn't mean anybody's going to buy it. There are brands out there that can command a price of $5,000 for a cap. GameStop ain't one of them.
It's Balenciaga branded.
Right. But I do think it speaks to his, we'll call it hubris, at what he thinks these brands are valued at. eBay is a weird thing to be passionate about. Am I wrong in thinking that?
Yeah, that is an odd.
Because clearly it's not just he's passionate about eBay saying that because like the way you do in a job interview. Oh, yes, right. I am passionate about administration and blah, blah, whatever the job title is. I'm super passionate about it, just lying out of your ass. But I mean, this is clearly his hobby. If he has a personal account, he's maxed out his $50,000, probably listed 10 caps to hit the cap, and then he got permanently banned. That's why he has to buy eBay so he can get his selling account back.
Pulling an Elon Musk.
He wants to buy eBay so he doesn't get hit with these ridiculous fees
and
the stuff that he sells. So when he sells a cap for $4,900, he gets the full $4,900. but yet everybody else is going to get taxed.
Doesn't this all feel like it's an Onion article?
It does.
It does kind of, yeah.
Right?
But, I got to say, neither credible nor attractive is just chef's kiss. Like,
oh my God.
This is now how I will be replying to everything from now on. Like, for example, guy slides into your DMs, unsolicited dick pic. What your offer is neither credible nor attractive.
We need to coin this. We need to coin the phrase neither credible nor attractive. We need to have some shirts, stickers, or what have you. Let's do it. I'm putting it together this weekend.
Gamers Week podcast. Now, neither credible nor attractive.
I don't hate it. I think it's
Oh my
hilarious.
God. I'm a huge fan of comeuppance, and this just feels like it is comeuppance and all over my face. I love this so much.
Delicious.
I would prefer to be the CEO of eBay than the CEO of GameStop. What? You said that out. There are internal thought bubbles that need to stay inside that you don't release out into the open. And you did it. You son of a
So
bitch.
imagine going back into the office after that goes live. Like, hey, we cool,
Hey, guys.
right?
I mean, that is the kind of thing that you say at a job that you've been ready to quit 3 months ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And why is it that every CEO is weird and not in tune with reality? Like, is that a thing where like that's a common denominator of all CEOs? Because I mean, how many of these assholes have come out here and just said absolutely stupid shit? And all you're thinking about is, man, I am so careful about what I say at work. And this fucking dude gets to do whatever the hell he wants and say shit like, oh, I don't want to be working here. I don't know how many times there's been a job where I would have loved to have said that. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be working there after I said it. This fucker gets to go back and get his stock options and shit.
From what I understand, like they had nowhere near the amount of money that they needed to even make this really attractive or credible. And I'm sorry, but $55 billion for eBay, I think that's way undervalued.
Well, it's still over what their shares are worth.
Oh, eBay?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, I think eBay is really happy with the huge bump that they got in their shares.
Right.
Because
of course,
their stock went up like fucking 15% last I knew. At the end of the day, I'm sure the eBay team is like, hey, anybody else want to pretend that they're going to buy our fucking company?
Right. Maybe it was an elaborate ruse for the 5% of stock in eBay that GameStop owns. Now is worth more, even if all of GameStop stock went down in the process, but the 5% of eBay stock.
And Ryan Cohen's just like, hey, eBay, you see what I did for you guys? How about a position? Like, you got anything open?
Anybody want to buy a $5,000 cap?
Free shipping.
Free shipping. No. We can't offer free shipping. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
All right, next up, Xbox Game Pass is now included in truncated form as part of Discord Nitro. And it seems like Microsoft is really getting serious about giving subscribers a good deal. Discord and Xbox have shared news of the companies teaming up on May 11th in a separate announcement on their respective websites. Microsoft also promises more benefits to come for current Xbox Game Pass subscribers, as new CEO Asha Sharma seemingly continues her humble quest to win back the hearts and minds of the beleaguered Xbox fan base following the news of the company's 33% hardware revenue decline. Discord Nitro subscribers now have access to a new starter edition of Xbox Game Pass as part of a Discord Fresh Nitro Rewards benefits program. Discord product manager Li Zhang writes in an announcement that the starter Xbox Game Pass includes a library of 50 plus PC and console games you can download and play anytime you want, plus 10 hours of cloud gaming, all of which means its benefits sound similar to Xbox pre-existing $9.99 a month Essential Game Pass tier. But since Discord Nitro also costs $9.99 monthly for its premium version of the platform and now includes the Starter Edition Game Pass, this subscription seems more worthwhile for Discord users. Zhang's names Fallout, Stardew Valley, DayZ, Deep Rock Galactic, Overcooked 2, and Grounded as part of the Starter Edition tier with more to come. As for how the other half lives, those already subscribed to Xbox Game Pass should expect to receive Nitro benefits later this month, says Microsoft, including a monthly allowance of 250 Discord orbs you can redeem for rewards in Discord's shop.
See David Bowie from Labyrinth just with the orbs.
He does it with one hand, though.
Yeah, that's okay. Whatever. I'm not that talented. I can't juggle 2 orbs.
You don't handle 2 orbs all the time with one hand?
Well, I'll be honest with you. With that bulge, I think he can do anything.
Right. He is the Goblin King. I do like this. I like the fact that you're getting 2 things for the price of 1. You're getting Nitro benefits. If you're heavily into Discord, like we are, constantly on Discord, I don't think I would ever pay for Discord Nitro just to have emojis and stuff like that. I'm just fine. The meme game or the GIF game is where it's at. But having that as a benefit for the Xbox Game Pass or vice versa, it's a 2-for-1. So it's like I'm getting something for free. So me as a consumer, I'm going to take that as a win.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the best deal that we've seen come out of Xbox in probably back since they were offering Game Pass for $1. And you could stack the benefits to get, 3 years worth of Game Pass for $1 a month. But I don't see this lasting, honestly. This has got to be a short promotion for both companies getting together and saying, hey, we're going to get each other's fan bases interested in our product and used to using it and seeing all the benefits. And then we're going to take it away and they won't be able to live without it. And then they will give us more money. And I'm pretty sure that's how that's going to work out. Because essentially, if you already have one of these products, you're getting the other one completely free.
I'm thinking maybe they won't go away, but they'll definitely raise the price on this. I'm thinking, it'll be $14.99 in a few months. So you get Nitro plus Game Pass or something like that. I think, though, it's a smart move for their CEO. I mean, I'm excited. I have Discord Nitro and I use that for podcast shit, so it's already something I'm going to take benefit.
You're excited? Feel these nipples.
But I'm just curious to try it out. I mean, none of the games that are coming out besides Fallout 4, what am I like, ooh, I got to try that. Yeah, like Overcooked 2. I'm not going to be like, oh, yes, finally get to play Overcooked 2. But still, I mean, it's finally something that feels consumer friendly.
I wonder what you're going to get with those 250 Discord orbs.
I don't think that that's a lot, to be honest with you. I think that that's actually a really small amount of Discord orbs. Let me double check on that because I can probably go to the store right now and see. Notification. Orbs. The shop's the problem.
I want to spend my orbs, damn it.
If you can't even find it, that is a problem.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. So, like, for example, one of the quests that you can get claims 700 or Discord orbs. So this is not much. It's a little more than some of the quests. Some of them are like 200 orbs. So yeah.
Duck says, watch ads? What a kick in the orbs.
Wolfman's got orbs.
It's, I wouldn't say a great idea, but it's certainly better than what Microsoft has put out for the last 7 to 10 years.
Yeah.
So
it's time for another good idea, bad idea. And she's doing worthwhile things to get people to come back and actually be Xbox fans again and spend money on Xbox related things. I love the fact that she's doing this.
Right. One of the things that I really like about the first couple of weeks of Asha Sharma taking over is that she is making changes that are tangible to their player base.
Right.
Versus saying she's doing all these things behind the scenes and we're working on this and this and this, but the actual player base doesn't see anything. These are actual things that people can look at and say, it does feel like it's getting better.
She's very good at the optics. Even if it's not doing anything for the business, she's definitely making it seem like it. So
right.
Something to be said for PR.
PR points in the PR bucket?
Yep. Can't spend them anywhere, but hey, who cares? All right, next up, Sega, Donnie, has officially canceled its Super Game.
Oh, R.I.P. Super Game. We hardly knew you.
Literally. which was originally revealed in 2021, slated for release in March 2026, and given a budget of $882 million. I could have spent that money. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
When it was announced, all signs pointed to the Sega game being a single game. But we later learned the Super Game was a title Sega used to describe various games with large budgets. Lots of industry buzzwords were used to describe what Sega was going for, such as global, online, make into media, and IP utilization. Sega had hugely ambitious sales targets for Super Game, too, aiming to bring in 100 billion yen, or $634 million across its lifetime. In the 5 years since the Super Game announcement, we never did learn exactly what the games were, but now, thanks to Sega, the latest financial earnings report, it's clear we likely never will. On the review of Games as a Service page, Sega has a short line that reads, decided to cancel Super Game. And that's it. However, Sega is filling the Super Game-sized hole in our hearts by confirming its plan to focus on movie adaptations and on rebooting its classic IP. It still lists Crazy Taxi, Golden Axe, Jet Set Radio, and Streets of Rage as upcoming games. And that's not enough. Sega has teamed up with Branch, the office furniture company, to announce a first-of-its-kind collaboration. A collection of 3 ergonomic gaming chairs featuring the Sonic chair, the Genesis chair, and the Dreamcast chair, which launches in May at branchfurniture.com, with prices starting at $569 USD.
So would you say Sega is branching out? Thank you.
This is not to the next level. This is not to the next level.
I was going to say, because this year, Brian, were you the one who made the prediction about Sega
Coming back? They're
Yeah.
back, baby. I mean, they're doing brand deals. Come on.
They're doing chairs.
Yeah. We're sponsored by a chair company, so I mean, like, if it's good enough for us,
They shouldn't just stick with chairs. It should be the Saturn Chaise Lounge or the Sega CD footstool.
Jeez.
Chaise Lounge.
Frick, what is the credenza?
Yes, the credenza.
The credenza.
The Davenport.
That was the one I was trying to. It's like, what do they call? What do the old ladies call? I think it's a couch. They call it a Davenport. Yeah,
Get
we
me
need
off
the
the
Genesis
Davenport.
Davenport.
Duck says the Dreamcast glory hole.
That was so close to going up my nose. So good job. Oh my god.
That happens at a glory hole.
So that's the. This is why the way they said it. It's like, this is your captain speaking. We decided to cancel the Super Game. That's it. That's it. They're sweeping it under the rug. Yeah, we decided
Never
to cancel
happened.
it. Moving on. Yeah. What are you talking about? Super Game? We don't know anything about that.
And what's hilarious is that when they announced this in 2021, Ryan, you and I were still on the last podcast and making fun of it there because it was obvious from the very beginning this was a bad idea, especially because they would never say what the hell it was.
Right.
They just, like it says, did lots of buzzwords online, global, IP utilization, blah, 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 but they would never actually say what the damn thing was. And then apparently March 2026 came and went, and nobody even had thought to say, hey, weren't we supposed to get the Super Game now?
Yeah, I was looking at my watch. I was like, wait a second, March? That's 2 months ago.
Right.
Just thinking like this was on somebody's like performance goal. And they went, oh shit, yeah, we should probably say something. Everything else just gets in the way, you know.
Yeah.
Being
Right.
bought out by Saudi Arabia.
Can you tell us about Super Game?
But it does seem like this is coming from the same games as a service slump that everybody else has found themselves in.
Yeah.
I would be really interested to know how much money they sunk into this before deciding they were just never going to let it see the light of day.
Well, me too. And I think the fact that the other people were just losing money left and right with games as a service, nobody's subscribing to that bullshit anymore. And I mean, I kind of applaud them for saying, you know what, we're not doing that anymore. And pivoting, turning heel and saying, oh, well, we're now, I know that Sega has said we are not a retro company. But guess what? People love nostalgia. People love your IP. So why wouldn't you just relish in that?
Right. We're not a retro company, but everything are going to come out is retro games. Crazy
Yeah.
Taxi,
Now-
Golden Edge, Jet Set Radio, Streets of Rage.
Now they're a retro company.
Yeah.
Backpedal.
Yep,
All
yep,
right.
yep. We never said that.
What is the first thing that you do when you realize your plans are failing miserably? You go back to basics. And this is what they know is going to make money is just sticking to their classics and doing the same stuff over and over again, except for chairs.
Except for chairs.
Have you guys seen these chairs?
Yes.
I saw the Dreamcast one, yeah.
They are lame.
Yeah.
They are so fucking boring. They just look like basic office chairs. And like I would expect if I'm going to get a Sega Genesis chair, I expect it to be as cool as the console was back in the day. I expect it to be full of little details and little touches that a true Sega Genesis fan would appreciate it. But it's just basically a plain black chair. Then it's got a little Genesis logo on the back. It's so dumb.
Like if you think about it too, like you could make it so that, you know, it was covered in like the buttons from a Genesis controller. Every time you sat down, it would go Sega, like, you know, right?
Duck says you need A, B, and C button butt rumblers and a D-pad back massager.
I'll take
cool with
that.
that.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
You fart on it and it goes blast processing.
Like this is hard. This could have been such a cool chair.
Right? There you go. Frank said Sega chair should have been able to add accessories like you can make the chair tower of power.
Yes.
Like a footrest and everything.
Yes.
It's kind of funny how companies can do this, that they can spend all of this money in the research. And I get it. You know, you want to try to see what would work. Again, I applaud Sega for doing this and not actually running it out and saying, hey, here we go. It's games as a service. It's a subscription base to keep playing this game. Right. What do you guys think? And nobody buys onto it. Like maybe 20 people in the entire world buy into it. And they're like, oh, God, we've done it again. We're back in the 90s.
Yep. No one saw this coming.
It's weird. If you went back to 2021 and that episode where we talked about it, I'm pretty sure this is not at all what we predicted would happen.
That they would come out with chairs and not the game.
Yep, we call the chairs. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and jump into our top 3 new releases. And by the way, before we start that, I just want to apologize to our patrons. Should have done a poll today to find out which one you guys would buy, but I forgot because I suck. So I will not forget next week, and I will do another movie marathon on Saturday. So
I'm pretty sure they would rather have the traditional apology in the Discord. And you know what that is.
I do, but I'm not going to do it. Thank you.
Not going to post nudes. That is the traditional apology.
No nudes. No.
All right, well,
Jesus.
it's your relationship with the patrons.
I was not touching that one.
All right, first up, Subnautica 2 Early Access out on Xbox Series X and S and PC. Subnautica 2 is an underwater survival adventure set on an all-new alien world developed by Unknown Worlds. Play alone or with friends in 4-player co-op. Adapt to survive by building custom bases and crafting tools. Explore the unknown to uncover the mysteries hidden within the depths. Next up is Call of the Elder Gods out on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch 2, and PC. Journey to the far corners of the earth and unearth ancient horrors in this Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventure and sequel to 2020's critically acclaimed Call of the Sea. Scour richly rendered environments for clues. Swap between characters to solve complex, multi-part problems across time and space. Choose your own difficulty level with toggleable hints, icons, and journal entries. That's a word right there.
Does it have toggleability?
I feel like I'm having a stroke. Directive 8020 out on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. The latest from Supermassive Games, developer behind Until Dawn, Madame Medan, and Little Nightmares 3. Earth is dying and humanity is running out of time. 12 light years from home, Tau Ceti F offers a small sliver of hope. When the colony ship Cassiopeia crash lands on the planet, its crew soon realize they are far from being alone. In space, death takes many forms. So out of these 3, what are you in for, Donnie?
So I didn't really get to see Directive 8020. I know it's like a third-person survival horror with aliens and space. The whole space thing is just really not my motif, but third-person survival horror is, so I could check that out. Call of the Elder Gods and Subnautica 2. I've never played Subnautica, the original one, but the trailer looks beautiful. The environment looks amazing. All of these, like Subnautica 2 and Call of the Elder Gods, I believe is, was it first person? That's a narrative puzzle adventure. Mm-hmm. I like puzzles. So I think all three of these games, I could find myself playing at least once. So there doesn't seem to be a bad game in the bunch for me.
Pick one.
I could play them, but I'm not. It's like none of them are calling to me like, hey, like, oh my God, I got to pick this up day one. If I had to pick.
If you choose not to choose, you're still making a choice.
Let's just go with Directive 8020.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What about you, Ryan?
I do love that we can say none of them, but Blue requires us to say one of them if we like all of them.
Choose.
You get it.
Choose wisely.
So for me, Call of the Elder Gods, very puzzly. And, I'm not a huge fan of puzzles.
Puzzle games do tend to be puzzly.
Yes, they do. And apparently Tagogbolo. So while it looks cool, doesn't feel like it's my kind of game. Which brings me to Subnautica 2. I really, really want to recreate C-Lab 2020. So if we can do that in the game, I'm all for it. And like blow it up every time I play and then rebuild it. in the C-Lab 2020 state. So yes, but I've never played like the original Subnautica. It kind of looks to me like No Man's Sky, but underwater a little bit. But nonetheless, it does look cool. So I'm curious. But Directive 8020 looks awesome. I think it's funny that they chose Tau Ceti, considering Project Hail Mary was located at Tau Ceti. Apparently that's a very popular star system to choose this year, right? Oh my God, like 2026 was so Tau Ceti.
So Tau Ceti.
Love the kind of horror element of in space. I'm a huge fan of the franchise Aliens, which is exactly that. So bring it on. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Let's scream like a little girl. Directive 8020. If I had to pick one, Blue, what
Thank
about you?
So Subnautica 2. I also didn't play the first Subnautica, but I think not only does it look great, but this is a success story of a studio that managed to fight back against the publisher that bought it and tried to essentially f it over. So seeing this come to market is a victory, and I think it would be wonderful to support that. Call of the Elder Gods. I mean, all aside from the first person part, this is my jam. Lovecraftian horror, puzzles, all kinds of stuff. Heck, it's toggleable. I mean, you can't say no to this game. I definitely want to get Call of the Elder Gods. Directive 8020 looks great. However, it's getting super mid reviews. Apparently it seems to be just kind of a rehash of what Supermassive has done before. Like if you played Until Dawn, it's Until Dawn in space. So I would probably skip that one. So of the three that we're looking at, Call of the Elder Gods first. Subnautica 2 later, perhaps when it's out of early access.
Ryan, are you toggleable?
No, but I think that we need to add that because we have said it probably about 6 times here. So it's the new dongle.
Toggleable.
I don't think it's going to come up nearly as often as dongle.
We will force this. This will be a thing.
Loki just shaking had some bass on it.
Did it?
Yeah, my God, my ears were like.
It's probably because the ears were flopping against the thing.
It's like Howard Stern with the chick on the speaker.
Howard!
All right, before we move on, let's take a quick break to talk about our sponsor. This segment is proudly sponsored by the Retro Game Club podcast. It's a fantastic family-friendly retro gaming podcast. In each episode, Rob and a guest pick 2 games to play and discuss, as well as news, interviews, and other topics. This week, they're playing through Demon's World and Neo Turf Masters, picked by guest Neo Ness. Visit them at retrogameclub.net or follow the link in the show notes. Demon's World and Neo Turf Masters.
I'm not familiar with Demon's World.
So arcade and the TG16, and then Neo Turf Masters.
That one sounds familiar.
Oh, that's a golf one.
In my head, I was guessing, is it golf? Is it football? It's probably golf. They don't play a ton of football over there, probably.
Neo Geo,
this
Neo
is
Geo Pocket.
yeah. This is an AES title. It's one of the it's $90, but it's a fucking golf game.
It looks like a beautiful golf game, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, anything that's on the AES, let's be honest with you, is pretty good for that time.
A golf game is a tough sell, though. I don't really care what package you wrap it in.
Oh shit! No, that can't be right.
What?
For the AES, it goes for $14,000
No way. Where are you looking at?
on price trading.
No. I just looked at the last sold listing on eBay for Neo Turf Masters and NAM 1975. 2 games with cases, $361.
See, the thing is, there's an MVS one that goes for $150. The MVS is the arcade version. So if you wanted to play it on your AES, you would just have to get an adapter for it, which, by the way, is way cheaper than the difference of about $13,850.
So apparently price charting is giving it the Ryan Cohen markup.
Now, Ryan, you are correct. The MVS, the listings are for the MVS, not for the AES. I'm not seeing anything available on eBay for the AES for that specific game.
Yeah, the last one that sold was in 2012.
Going to be a little bit of a price disparity.
Yeah. It said June 27, 2012 was the last time but $14,000 is what it sold for. Yeah. I mean, that like I said before, the AES is just insane. Unless you can afford a Star Destroyer yacht, like you're not buying AES titles. You're not doing a complete set.
Yeah. I'm not Gabe. What's his name?
Gabe in?
Yeah.
How dare you say Gabe? What's his name?
I don't really
Put some respect on Gaben's name. He's the Lord Gaben.
We were joking a couple months ago that he always had barbecue sauce around.
Billy Mitchell's barbecue sauce?
I'm pretty sure he can buy good barbecue sauce.
Who wants to give Billy Mitchell money?
Not me.
Nope.
All right, well, thank you for coming, students. Please take your seats and welcome back to Professor Rybread's Gaming History 101. And in today's lesson, we'll be discussing one of the greatest, most influential men to ever be involved in the gaming industry, who is set to retire this year. Here's the catch, though. You've probably never heard of him, or at least never heard his story. Join me as we discuss Takashi Tezuka, designer for Nintendo. When you hear Nintendo greats, the first that come to mind are probably Miyamoto, Iwata, Yamauchi, Gunpei Yokoi. But sitting quietly in the background is a man who was involved with some of the greatest Nintendo franchises that have ever come from the test of time, including Super Mario Bros., Legend of Zelda, Super Mario 3, A Link to the Past, and if we're really describing his impact, he had large influences even on the emotional identity of Nintendo. So think cute. That was all him. I mean, like, honestly, like, he was more of like the, hey, let's make this more aesthetically like it's chibi stuff rather than necessarily like what Sega was doing at the time. So if you didn't like that part of the 90s where you're like, man, everything looks so cutesy on Nintendo, blame him, but also show some respect. Respect is due.
Sam Disfaction says, how dare you not mention Masahiro Sakurai?
Well, and the thing is, like, there was 80 names I could have chosen from. I just picked the ones that like instantly came to mind for me. So yes.
How dare you?
Yep. Nonetheless. Tezuka was born in 1960 in Osaka, Japan, where he later studied design and illustration at the Osaka University of Arts. But here's the kicker. Tezuka was not a gamer. He was more of like a manga book nerd and had some proclivities towards Lord of the Rings, which before researching this, when I found that out, I was like, I knew I liked this guy. Now, during his final year of school at Osaka University, he was looking for an internship at a Japanese company where his friend suggested he apply for Nintendo. Impressed with his art, they paired him up with Phenom Musashi Miyamoto. I'm sorry, Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yeah.
I was going to say, sorry, five rings. Sorry. Hey, you know what? I don't think Shigeru would be like, oh, he messed up my name for like one of the greatest swordsmen of all time. I think he would be okay with that. So Shigeru Miyamoto to help develop a sequel for one of their hit arcade games. Donnie, you want to guess what this one is?
Nintendo's?
Mm-hmm.
Donkey Kong?
Nope. It's a little bit later.
Nintendo?
Just the Nintendo game.
I've got no clue.
Punch Out.
Okay.
Yep. So Tezuka was influential in making designs for some of my favorite Punch Out characters of all time. For the sequel, including Super Macho Man, Bear Hugger, Dragon Chan, and my personal favorite, a pink-colored kami hailing from the USSR, Vodka Drunkenski. I guess the Japanese were still dunking on the Russians since the Japan-Russo War of the early 1900s. Now, Tezuka impressed the suits at Nintendo so much he was offered a job. I looked up, I will say, a bunch of sources to find out if his friend had gotten hired too, and I didn't find a single source, which leads me to believe he didn't.
Probably not.
Yep. Now, I will say every superhero needs a sidekick. Batman, Robin, Captain America, and Bucky, Flash, and Kid Flash, which is like the lamest name for your sidekick. Like just add Kid on it. Would be good. Well, Tezuka was very much the Dick Grayson to Miyamoto's Bruce Wayne. Tezuka and Miyamoto became the perfect team. Where Miyamoto consistently had big ideas with his head in the clouds, Tezuka was much more grounded. And he was aware of what the system and arcades really were capable of doing compared to Miyamoto's expectations. So the relationship may have saved Nintendo from itself at times because Miyamoto was the dreamer. What if Mario rode a dinosaur? And Tezuka, meanwhile, it was the calmer voice in the room saying, on this system?
In this economy?
Right. I read that as, what if Mario rode a dinosaur?
I mean,
that was how it was at Atari. And Atari is also...
Yeah, exactly. It was a long sniff and then of the idea.
So you have to understand, though, something about Nintendo. You know, this wasn't a billion-dollar mega corporation that we think of today. It was basically a small group of creative maniacs inventing modern gaming in real time with tiny teams and almost no roadmap. Modern AAA studios use analytics, project managers, focus groups. 1980s Nintendo was like, does it feel fun? All right, ship it. And somehow they just kept creating masterpieces. You know, one of the first games Tezuka worked on for the Super Famicom was Super Mario Brothers. Now, younger gamers know Mario the same way younger generations know Elvis Presley. You understand he's important, but you weren't there when the entire world collectively lost their minds over it. Remember, the American gaming industry had basically crashed in '83, so retailers had hated games, consumers hated games, and the market was flooded with cartridges that looked like they were coded by raccoons fighting in a Radio Shack.
still better than modern AI, though.
Fair enough. Nice. Then Nintendo released Mario. Suddenly games felt magical again. The movement was smooth, the worlds felt alive, the secrets felt mysterious, and that became Tezuka's superpower throughout his career. Not graphics, not technology, but feel. How should Mario's jump feel? How should discovery feel? How should adventure feel? The philosophy became more important when he worked on The Legend of Zelda, where his love of fantasy books like Lord of the Rings heavily influenced the sense of exploration and mystery. And Zelda trusted players to wander around, lost, confused for hours. And somehow that became magical instead of frustrating. Which I got to say is an art, because I don't know how many games I played on the Nintendo where you went, where the am I supposed to go? I hate this.
You're supposed to go to the store and get a Nintendo Power.
So then Nintendo entered what I'll call their we can literally not stop winning era, right? With games like Super Mario Brothers 3, Link to the Past, Tezuka somehow kept appearing in the credits of all of them, like Forrest Gump or Jeffrey Dahmer, if you're into darker humor, of gaming history.
Jeez.
You guys hungry?
Then came one of the funniest moments in Nintendo history, Yoshi. Early designs for Yoshi apparently look more reptilian and intimidating, and Tezuka helped redesign him in around the friendly dinosaur we know of today. Which is hilarious because gaming in the late 80s was obsessed with edgy mascots wearing sunglasses and leather jackets, while Nintendo looked at it and said, what if dinosaurs were friends? And somehow they won again. Then came Yoshi's Island. A game that looked like a child's book story, but come to life, simultaneously containing the single most stressful sound effect in gaming history. Baby Mario crying. Students, I will say, if Yoshi got hit, Baby Mario screamed loud enough to trigger a fight or flight response in anyone born before 1995. Parents probably heard that sound from the other room and thought a real infant had been launched into orbit. As Tezuka got older, he shifted more into mentorship in producer roles, helping kind of young Nintendo developers carry on the same philosophy of warmth, polish, charm that defines Nintendo today. And, we arrive at kind of the final irony when it comes to Tezuka's career. Millions of gamers know names like Kojima, I'm going to scroll up to make sure I get this right.
Eiji Aonuma.
Yeah, that guy. Okay. But most have really never heard of Tezuka, despite the fact that he helped shape Mario, Zelda, Yoshi, and arguably Nintendo's entire emotional identity. He's like the bassist in the greatest band of all time. You may not immediately notice him standing there, but remove him and suddenly the whole sound changes. So after 40 years at Nintendo, yes, if we're not talking about Primus. I felt like there was like an abject, ooh,
yeah.
But Primus. Anyway. Jerry was a race car driver. After more than 40 years at Nintendo, one of gaming's greatest architects is quietly stepping away. No dramatic final boss battle, no giant farewell tour, just a soft-spoken artist leaving behind one of the greatest creative legacies in entertainment history. So, Mr. Tezuka, we salute you. Without you, gaming would have never been the same.
What are you going to do now? Uber?
Maybe he'll actually play some of the games.
Oh, okay.
So what do we do now? Well, I guess we'll just play the game then.
Right.
And I will say this. I think it's kind of cool that there are people out there that don't seek the limelight, but still have an influence, like he said,
Yeah.
Shigeru Miyamoto, don't get me wrong, guy's amazing. But he leans into it, right? And he doesn't mind being out there. Actually Tezuka too, by the way, and there's so many stories, so I had to kind of truncate this down to fit into our episode. But the story about Boo with the ghosts in Mario that would turn the other way, and then when you weren't looking, they would turn back at you. That was him and his wife. So he was the one who came up with
him and his wife?
Yep. So he came up with the concept because apparently one night he was working too hard on video games, and his usually quiet wife blew up at him and started screaming. So she was quiet around everyone else, but when he would go home and it would just be the two of them, she would lay into him. So
damn.
Right. I'm assuming that story did not come out about his wife for a while because he's still married.
He's cowering, but dear, I designed a character after you.
Right.
Let me see it. It's a big round ghost.
You scare me so much.
Please don't hurt me. But yeah, it's just there's so many things that this guy was influential on and still didn't necessarily see the need to become a household name. And that's why I like doing kind of stories like this. We get the chance to talk about people who have such a cool history, but just didn't want to be the person who was out there going, look how great I am. Not everybody needs to be Nolan Bilshaw. All right. Well, thank you for listening to episode 212 of Gamers Week Podcast. And a big thank you to the Retro Game Club Podcast, Love Retro BTW, Pixel Pond Production Company, and Absolutely the Best Podcast, a work in progress, for sponsoring this episode. Don't forget to check out their links in the show notes. If you want to connect with Gamers Week, follow us on Twitter and Blue Sky at Gamers Week PC. Watch us right here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Gamers Week Podcast, where we record live every Wednesday at 8:30 Central Standard Time. Email us at gamersweekpodcast@gmail.com. And by the way, if you have an idea for a Gaming History 101, email us there. We might feature your suggestion, because I forgot to say that. Visit our merch store at gamers-week-podcast.creator-spring.com, or if you want to do it the easy way, follow the link in the show notes. And last but not least, join us on Patreon, patreon.com/gamersweek. Finally, since you made it all the way to the end of the episode, please leave us a rating and a review to let us know how we did. Really do value your feedback, and while you're there, consider subscribing on iTunes, Spotify, or your podcast platform of choice.
Duck says, great show as always. Don't forget to roll your orbs or equivalent and have a good week.
Always check your orbs for lumps and all that stuff.
Yeah, it is important to do self-checks for your orbs for lumps. I need a pair of orbs that I can practice doing that with, like when I'm on the phone at work.
I mean, you got built-in ones.
I think you've got built-in ones.
Yeah, but they don't make the sound like the Benoit balls do. Like the ding, 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 ding.
Ching, 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 ching.
I do actually have some of those balls.
Isn't the goal of those to move them around without having them clang and make the noise and all that stuff? Ryan's shaking his head yes, but nobody else is responding.
I think it's like it's like advanced Kegels.
Yeah, I suppose that's one use of them.
And on that note, let's go ahead and raid La Shorty Games, who's one of our patrons. She is playing some Lego Star Wars right now. And so, yeah, just hang out with her for a little bit, see what's up, and we will talk to you guys on Monday. Yes, Monday when we do a live playthrough. Monday
nope,
is
uncut.
Uncut, an actual uncut. So we will be back on Monday, and then also we will be back here next Wednesday, another episode. Take care. Have a good weekend. Good night, guys. Bye.
Bye. I was just trying to pull up a certain article for our eBay topic, and it's just not, because it's behind a paywall. And so I was trying to use that remove paywall, but it's not working.
Motherfuckers.
I can't find it. Damn it.
Do you have trouble finding it often?
Not usually. A little bit embarrassed. This is happening now while other people are watching.
It's the Caddyshack. Well,
we're waiting.
This has never happened to me before. I don't know.
Get down there and it's a micro penis and it's you'll get nothing and like it.
Welcome to Gamers Week Uncut.
Welcome to Gamers Week Uncut.
Welcome to Gamers Week Uncut, patrons with benefits. This is the unscripted, patron-only bonus cast with less editing and more dirty jokes. We don't know where the conversation will go, but we're sure it will be weird.
This fish just went right on my nipple, and I'm just like,
I Google Street Fighter 6. The first search result that comes up is people think they can see Ryu's in the Street Fighter 6 reveal.
Listen up here, kids. You're not going to want to get one of those VD-STDs things, right? Make it fall off. When you go, grab a pro. You'll be doing it for America.
That was perfect.
If you want to hear weekly episodes of our patron-only bonus cast, join us at patreon.com/gamersweek.